Regardless, we respect, but we shall revisit. We shall respect, but we shall...
After watching the video that Uhuru Kenyatta was so bitter in terms when David Maraga and his fellow judges came out to nullify the election of 2017, and the way he responded to David Maraga and their colleagues, in fact, he went furthermore, saying that he was not against Kisses, but he was against David Maraga individual. So in terms of the response of Uhuru Kenyatta, it means that he was going to revisit the Supreme Court, those judges that were going to take over, and also the Chief Justice. And in a matter of fact, after that, that is how Martha Koome came in as the next Chief Justice, after Maraga had nullified the election in 2017. So for me, when it comes to the trap of Uhuru Kenyatta, he did it after he was against the ruling of David Maraga. Now came, he decided that appointed Martha Koome as the next Chief Justice. So what I was bringing up in this video was that, are you seeing this scenario of Uhuru Kenyatta, even if he doesn't have powers, even if he doesn't have mandate to manipulate anything? Remember, Uhuru Kenyatta also declared that he was not going to hand over power to thieves. And this election was more of Ruto against his boss, even more than Raila Odinga. And this is how William Ruto said.
In this election, we are on different sides. From where I sit, I am running more against my boss than his candidate. And that's the real complication. Because the president is the chairman of the party where my competitor is now running.
And in fact, when you look at the way William Ruto responded also to those whom he was meeting in his home Karen, it was very clear that this election is not going to be more of competition between Raila Odinga and William Ruto. But the way William Ruto put it, it was a right track, that it was election between the decision of Hasra, William Ruto, and Deep State, that is Uhuru Kenyatta, deciding to support Raila Odinga as also another Deep State. And that is what brought this all of wrangles, that William Ruto felt like he was against his boss more than Raila Odinga. And in fact, he said that this election seems like Uhuru Kenyatta was vying for any seat. But now, ladies and gentlemen, in a matter of facts, when it comes to what entails these elections, there was a lot of throwing words between Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto. And this is how also the preparation that Uhuru Kenyatta was going to ensure that they were going to take over, as they were going to make sure Raila Odinga was going to be the president. And this is all the preparation. And that is why, again, William Ruto came out saying that even kama wamejipanga na wamenipangia, hata mimi nimejipanga ya kutosha. And this is how William Ruto said towards the preparation of Uhuru Kenyatta, ensuring that Raila Odinga was going to take over after his leadership. And this is how William Ruto said.
Sana. Lakini na mimi pia nimepanga. Itakuwa hivi. Ala. Ama ni aje? wamenipangia kule, wanaume wamekusanyana ati kwanza wapange mambo ya ukabila, ati kila mtu akuwe chairman ya kabila yake, alafu sijui itakuwa namna gani. Mimi nawaambia safari hii hatuwangojei mupange. Sisi tutajipanga watu wadogo hapa chini mahasla mpaka tuunde serikali ambayo inaelewa lugha ya mama mboga. Serikali ambayo inatambua mtu ya bodaboda. Serikali ambayo inatambua ya kwamba mvuvi pia ni mfanyabiashara. That is what we must do, and that's the Kenya we must have. And I am very confident that we are going to change this country. Tuko pamoja? Tunaelewana watu wa Budalangi? Sasa si hii serikali hii mimi nimeunda na Uhuru Kenyatta. Si tumejenga reli kilomita 700? Si tumejenga mabarabara mpaka hii yenu ya Ruambwa? Si tumeunganisha stima watu milioni 5 akiwemo bwana Safari hapa? Sasa nyinyi mnaweza kufikiria ya kwamba tutakuwa na uwezo ya kujenga reli, tujenge mabarabara, tuunganishe stima, tujenge technical training college, alafu mimi nishindwe kutafuta pesa ya kuinua hawa mahasla mpaka wawe na pesa kwa mfuko? Watu wawache mchezo nani.
So after listening to that video, William Samoei came out very clear that Uhuru Kenyatta and also the brigades of Raila Odinga, they were preparing and ensuring, planning to ensure that William Ruto was not going to be the president of the Republic of Kenya. And this is how now rigging comes in, because you've listened to whatever William Ruto is saying. Hawa watu wamenipangia wa jamaa, lakini hata mimi si mchezo nimejipanga. It means that that criteria that it takes in as a person that was going to take over in every means, and that is why the rigging was all over. But this is the case now. How is now Uhuru Kenyatta is going to take up or take this issue towards how he said that time that wameamua, we will respect but we shall revisit. So it means that Uhuru Kenyatta had already revisited the Supreme Court. So it means, according to me, according to my opinion, you might say that Uhuru Kenyatta is retiring, but according to my opinion, he's still holding the power until that day that someone else will hand over to someone else. But before that, you see the preparation and the petition of Raila Odinga going to Supreme Court. This was also a preparation of Uhuru Kenyatta, ensuring that this thing that William Ruto has done, when it comes to rigging election across the Republic of Kenya, this is going to come to an end. So I think when it comes to influential of Supreme Court, I want to say it without any favor, any fear of contradiction. Take it to the bank. Uhuru Kenyatta is having influence in the Supreme Court. I want to say it without any fear of contradiction and take it to the bank. Some people will say and comment the way they do understand. But I want you to know that even if Uhuru Kenyatta is retiring from the leadership, this is the final thing that he must do. That these people that are bragging that we are the people decided that no deep state and they can do nothing. And that is why you see now Uhuru Kenyatta has come in. This is the last trap. And this was the trap that Uhuru Kenyatta put in place. Do you remember in 2013 where there was a claim of rigging? 2017, a claim of rigging. With your notice, I want to tell you today, if you don't know this information, that person that was leading when it comes to rigging election was given to William Samoei. So in terms of rigging election, Uhuru Kenyatta does not know better. Because if he could have understood how to rig election, I think he could have rigged in Raila Odinga. But that was not a process that Uhuru Kenyatta understands well. The same Raila Odinga. So the trap that Uhuru Kenyatta put in was to choose also these commissioners, IEBC commissioners. This is Sherera and others. Do you remember that by that time these people were not there? So to select these people, he ensured that he was going to also to select his close ally, that was going to be like a spy. And this spies has already come out with evidence. And these people like Sherera. And also you do remember, Sherera is a close friend of Raila Odinga, close friend of Joe, close friend of Uhuru Kenyatta. So what Uhuru Kenyatta did was to have a trap towards how William Ruto said the other time that he had been preparing himself. It means that he knew everything towards rigging these elections. So for Uhuru Kenyatta was to make Sherera and others to be just a spies towards whatever is happening when it comes to Chebukati manipulating election. So I've heard people saying that Sherera did not have enough evidence about bringing up 0.01%. I said it and I will say it again. The issue of Sherera and others to get out and come out with evidence is more than 0.01%. So all the information is Uhuru Kenyatta is already having when it comes to the way William Ruto manipulated these elections. So to me, I think it is more evidential that Uhuru Kenyatta is going to influence these judges. Even Martha Koome has come out to say that people should leave her alone to do whatever it is possible. To influence, it means that he had already influenced by putting Martha Koome and other judges inside. And that is whatever has happened. So to me, I think the trap that Uhuru Kenyatta has put on place is going to expose William Samoei Ruto. Final, even if he will take over as the President of the Republic of Kenya, there must not be any rigging across the Republic of Kenya. So ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. The way you do understand this situation. If you're a visitor, please subscribe to this channel. For those who are continuing to support this channel, I want to thank you so much. Bye bye till we meet on another video.